today we're looking at this really cool tool. It is the Carpal by Topdon. This little scanner is actually a pretty brilliant thing for people who like to work on their own cars or just want to know a little bit more about their car. So this scanner here can scan all the systems on your vehicle, and it costs less than 50 bucks. And I'm going to show you a few cool things that it does today. So we're going to get her plugged in. And if you're local to Bosco, Wisconsin, I sell these tools. So, you know, full disclosure, I would happily sell you one of these. But not just because I'm making money, but because it's actually a pretty solid little tool. So there's just an Android app. It also works with Apple, so that's what the app looks like. And the first thing I want to do is the battery test, which is pretty cool. So it gives you a set of instructions here, and you just hit start testing, and it gives you a list of instructions. And it says, before testing your car, ensure your air conditioner, headlights, all other stuff is off. Confirm when finished. So we're going to confirm. And then it says, next step, tap confirm and start your vehicle. So we're going to hit confirm. And we'll start the car up. So now the car is running. It's going to test the battery. And it gives us a really cool, it's probably dinging at me telling me the door is open. So I don't know if it's going to focus very well, but it gives me a really cool voltage drop test on cranking, and gives me the status, the amount of time it took to start. Pretty awesome. Even shows me my charging voltage, which on these Buicks is a little high. So this is the simplest thing that this thing does, because it does a really nice battery test for you. But what's really cool is it will scan your engine for codes. I'm sorry if that doesn't focus really well, but the interface is actually really nice. I'm pretty impressed with it. So it's going to take just a minute or so to scan it, and there's no codes in there, so it tells you everything's okay. And you can confirm that. But say I want to look at live data quick, like I just want to see what my mass airflow sensor looks like, O2 sensors, anything like that. I can quickly get access to the live data reasonably quickly. You know, when you're sitting watching the clock, it feels longer, but it's pretty quick for a consumer grade tool. And you can see I've got all the data PIDs that you would see through your OBD2 generic side. So no DTCs, no light. We've got coolant temp, engine RPM. I don't know why it won't focus very well, but gives you your vehicle speed, intake air temp, your mass airflow, and you can even graph these. So I can go here, click here, hit graph, and now I can graph that over time. So you can see what that looks like. And just like all scanners, if you create a custom list, you can eliminate a lot of these extra PIDs and get a little faster refresh rate if you just want to look at the ones you want to look at. But I can look at my fuel trims, I can look at my manifold pressure. You know, there's a whole lot that you can look at with this, you know, $50 tool. So that is pretty cool. So now we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you guys the full system scan. So we're going to start by turning the car off, turn the key back on. We're going to hit full vehicle scan, and this does take a few minutes. So it's going to read the vehicle and pull the VIN. And it's just clicking away. So you can see it ID'd the vehicle and the VIN. I'm not shy about this, my car. So you hit confirm. And it gives me the option to auto scan. So I'm going to hit auto scan and then scan down there at the bottom. And it's going to go through every system on the vehicle. So this is every computer on the vehicle. It's going to scan it for codes and then create a report based on that information. So, and I know there's a few modules that are offline on this on the network on this vehicle, so we'll likely have a few communication codes. But I really like this tool because I can sell this to a customer that we take care of their vehicle. They can have it with them and they can check for obvious problems. They can scan it and email me a report of what's on there so we can plan accordingly when it comes to diagnostics and testing. So, there's a lot of use for this tool. And again, curious consumers or do-it-yourselfers, this is a pretty awesome tool for the money. It's hard to get a full system scanner that's going to scan all these and get all these codes for less than $100. I mean, even, so for a $50 tool, it's pretty awesome value. And you can see it flagged a couple of codes there. There's codes in the instrument panel module, and the heads-up display, and it's still going. I'm going to watch that go through a few here. And once it's done, I'll show you the report. But this is an awesome communication tool for, if you're a do-it-yourselfer or you're just a consumer that wants to stay informed. This will allow you to put in 3 different manufacturers, so it's not like the TopScan Pro, which is an all-system scanner that gives you access to all manufacturers. This is more for consumer or DIY that's only really working on their vehicle. You get access to 3 vehicle manufacturers, and it will allow you to scan those manufacturers' vehicles. So that should cover pretty much everything in your fleet, unless you've got a large fleet, and then you might have to upgrade to the TopScan Pro. But you can see we're almost done. We got a few more modules to go. Yep, almost. All right, so it's all done. They give you a little score up here for your vehicle's health, which I think is kind of neat. It's kind of nonsensical, but it's still kind of neat. And then we can hit the report button. I'm left-handed, sorry about that. And then you could punch in your vehicle mileage. You can change it from kilometers to miles. And you can punch that in there. Punch in the rest of the information if you want. And then you can hit confirm. And actually, when you go to your report, you can actually attach images here, which is pretty cool. But so, like, say you want to send a picture of a broken vacuum line and then the report to your professional to kind of assess the situation. You can attach this report, add all the vehicle information. It tells you what's going on here, gives you the breakdown for the codes, and then the generic descriptions of the codes. And then once you're done, you could save that report, and then you could share it. And that's where it allows you could email it to somebody or save it as a PDF and then email it. So that's pretty awesome tool for the price. This is a $50 tool. You're not going to get full advanced level diagnostics with it, but you can get codes out of it. You do a quick battery test. You can confirm the problems and then get professional advice from there. And sometimes with just the live data access, that's enough to get a problem solved. So anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate that. I'm pretty happy with this tool. I'm going to suggest it for any DIY customers or consumers that want to be informed. For less than $50, it's a pretty awesome deal, pretty solid tool. So just want to demonstrate that. I'll probably use it on my car, but because I'm working on such a wide variety of stuff, the TopScan Pro fits my needs a lot better. but still, this is a pretty powerful tool for, you know, really in the automotive field, basically no money. I mean, you can get these things for less than 50 bucks, and you know, it's pretty nice user interface, does everything you need it to do on the consumer level or base level, just information gathering stage. So anyway, I just want to demonstrate that quick. If you're local to Boscobel and you're interested in one of these, stop in and I'll give you my local price, which is probably better than you'll find anywhere else. If you're not local to Boscobel, Wisconsin, then you know, go online, find a Topdon distributor near you, check these tools out. It's pretty awesome. And if you want something a little more advanced, the TopScan Pro is probably the lowest cost, most capable tool on the market as far as I know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.